Come in.
Paragorgia?
Maybe. No, it doesn't quite have the stockiness. How about the other one?
Hemicorallia?
Yeah.
Other one?
Hemicorallium.
Oh, I see.
Precious
No, sorry,
coral?
just the... Zoom on the base if possible.
I'll come out for a
Looks a
second.
little knobbly.
That was a full zoom.
Okay,
Yeah, I gotta
no
go.
worries. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Are those little sponges behind it?
Maybe, yeah.
We'll never know.
I should move, though.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, going with Hemi.
Cool.
Not quite as bubbly, bubblegummy.
Cool seafloor. Thanks.
Not so.
Look at this. This is cool.
It's not so laminar here.
Crest.
Not so flowy.
Helicopter shot.
That was
Yeah.
cool. Oh, now
Urchin.
it's laminar.
Haven't seen one of those.
Wow.
Besides the one we sampled.
The helicopter?
The urchin.
Yeah, Argus still has lots of movement to go. Yeah. Oh, it's Babby.
What's that thing?
Future Babby.
Is that anthropogenic?
This thing,
Is that
laser,
just
I think
a rock? Yeah.
it's a bubble.
Burst,
Bubble.
Oh,
burst
yeah.
bubble.
Okay.
Hate to burst your bubble, Ed, but it's
Oh,
just,
man. Too easy.
yeah.
But it does look like it kind of slid up here on the ripples.
Came to a skidding halt.
Right. Yeah, it's late.
We did have one anthropogenic. Was that on this watch or earlier?
Yeah, the Gatorade label. Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Thank you.
Look at this one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice bamboo.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice way to end.
Candelabra.
And a little spirally whippy one.
Yeah, we could frame that up
Yeah, you bet.
for the next watch. And, wow. Nice shadow.
Yeah. Zoom as you see fit, Ed, or I'll just fill the frame with it. Your call.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice.
How about Isodella for that one?
Yeah. Yep.
Just the simple bifurcation.
Pretty simple.
Isodella. But Isodella, this one.
So how
Played
tall is this
14.
puppy?
How tall is it? Come on, please.
Potentially. Cool.
I'll put lasers on the, oh, not on the base, it's underward. So
Underward. It is underward.
Put the lasers on the rock here.
Yeah.
Kind of scale up from there.
It's pretty big, 1/2 meter wide. Or more than that.
I really want to tip those lasers down so they're a little more centered, you know? It's hard though. Anyway. Okay, thanks Ed. I'll move along.
Yep. It's a happy camper.
Yeah, so for the person wondering at home, the green lasers are indeed used for measurement. And the ripples that we see along the sediment are caused because of currents.
What's that? That's a coral or something. On the left? Yeah. It's also a big Chrysocordia on the right. Yeah, apparently. Serious momentum. There we go.
Yeah, if we can zoom on that little one. It's interesting.
Okay, Ed, zoom in, please. Just a little bamboo. Something.
More. No. Can we zoom in again? Almost looks like the one on the far left. Ooh, sea butterfly and Argus.
Oh, sorry, Ed.
It almost looks like one branch is different. Maybe not. Thanks.
It's kind of alright. Yeah, Chrysocordia on the right. I think it was.
The watch change begins.
This is not fair. You have to go and watch with a really nice place. So let's go. When we come back, we want a nice place.
Hello.
Video's off comms. Yeah, let me, it's right on the end.
Science, I assume we're ready to proceed. You want to go?
Science, we keep doing the thing that they were doing at 100 degrees, trying to move along this contour. They are talking, I think.
Yeah, I think they're still talking to Emil, but they're getting on soon.
Yep. What's that bearing?
They were
100?
doing 100 now.
All right. And I can play with that while I wait.
Science, do we have a plan?
Albert needs a plan.
We have a few plans.
A plan more detailed than the dive plan, I mean.
So what's your preference there? Do you wanna? I mean, we're not gonna. We have like less than 3 hours, so we're not gonna see much if we just.
What depth are we in?
1626.
Hey, while you're sitting up there, could you poke at the sand and see if is it push core worthy?
Yeah, I can do that.
Ooh, push core. Now Shire is happy.
We're up here. You know, it's boring up here. I think we're going to move back down to the rocks. I would go maybe back
How heavy do
where
you
it
think
says
you are?
end.
14
Just
meters
like
per
keep
minute,
going along
13,
this
12?
contour,
Yeah, I can do 14. We'll do 14. Let's roll a plate away if we got
or?
to.
Okay.
115 minutes to the surface.
Show me the
Okay. So I mean, these waypoints look pretty good then.
That's almost 2 hours. Did I do it right?
I think he just put that on in case, or if we wanted to go up and look at the summit plateau more.
It's pretty
But
sandy, but I mean,
I think it's gonna be
We can try.
this
you want to try a core?
ad nauseum. You're muted.
I'm not sure how good of a core it'll end up being, but we can.
It looks like it'll probably fall out, but I mean,
Yeah.
we're here. It's
Yeah.
up to you guys, whatever.
Yeah, try one, and if it falls out, I'm not going to sit here and try many. We'll just attempt it.
Sarah, do we have room in the push cores?
All full up, actually.
Alexis just went crazy with push cores.
Yeah, gotta tell her to calm down.
All right, box out.
Some
That'll
scientists, that's all we do is push course.
That's me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You can, in fauna?
I look at the microbes in them
Perfect.
and the chemistry.
How do we process a push core? Like, what do we do when it comes to the surface? And
It depends on what you're looking for. Sometimes you just cap it and send it off to someone to look at. People are interested in looking at the components of the sediment that you sampled. You can look at isotopes, things like that. I slice them for microbes, and sometimes I'll use this filter syringe sample technique to get the pore water out to look at the chemistry of the water in between the sediment grains.
Geologists want to look at the stratigraphy a little bit, see if the sediment on top is different from the sediment below the surface, and if it's biogenic or terrigenous or derived from the seamount. There's a lot of different studies you can do. Or just look at the grain size and predict sedimentation rates, look at fossils that might be in it.
Sometimes people will sieve it, so put it through a grate and collect the animals that are in the sediment.
it's pretty hard, actually, no?
That is
It's
pretty
lifting
hard.
with the robot.
I reckon there could be there's supposed to be a carbonate cap up here, right?
Yeah. Well, but we didn't see any outcrop of it.
It could be below this layer.
Yeah.
Just a second here. Get a bit more downforce on the vehicle.
One four.
That's about all I can get. So.
That's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, well, see if you can see what happens. Hey. Oh God. It's going.
We're gonna lose it.
It's fallen.
It's gone.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work
Yeah.
very good.
Hmm. Sad.
Well, you gotta try. Right? Yeah.
Oh, there's not really much left
Just
in there.
in time for there to be none left in there.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
And then there was none.
So
It was an excellent effort.
we don't count that as a sample.
Not
I
a
guess.
sample. Nope.
Let's see if we can zoom in on the hole that you just punched.
Yep.
Not really. Not much to see there. It's smoking. Okay, we can move on.
Roger.
So Albert and company, I think what we've decided is to cruise over, basically staying on these contour towards waypoint 6 and then the end waypoint.
Okay.
We don't have to like hit the waypoints exactly, so whatever makes sense from a navigation standpoint.
Cool.
Or we
100
can,
degrees then.
okay.
Step.
Step.
Bridge nav, step please.
What direction? How far?
Science, did we hear anything from Emil about anything they found on the last watch of interest?
They got some samples that some of the scientists on shore seemed excited about.
Hmm. What did they sample?
A lot of corals and one more sponge and a couple rocks, looks like.
A
So
huge lobster.
some
Yeah,
bamboo
that's so
corals, some
I assume.
chrysogorgids.
Well, not a
Go for the
lobster.
zoom. Zoom in.
A shrimp.
It's
It's big. It's like 20 centimeters.
Yeah, that is really big.
So how are we doing
15.
on sampling space?
It's so,
So
cute.
we have one slurp container that is open. Everything else has samples in it, but we could double up on a couple things if we
Okay.
needed to.
Okay.
Do you want to slurp the thing?
No.
Very
Okay,
The
full
shrimp?
wide, please.
I think he might clog it.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it sounds like that big coral garden that we found at the end of our watch was kind of the highlight of the dive.
Yeah, they spent most of the dive on that.
Really?
Yeah, or most of
Yeah.
their watch, rather.
It was so beautiful. That was such a cool spot.
Yep.
We're doing 40-meter step.
Roger.
I mean, this is pretty flat, so should be okay. So if I'm not wrong, coming up from this depth is about 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
115 minutes.
That's at 15 meters a minute?
14.
14.
Yeah, I thought we would be at a shallower depth. Still like 1600, right?
So we need to be off bottom at 2 or a little before even?
Yeah, at 2.
Okay, and we still were, I guess we're just keep the tradition of firing that last Niskin as we're going up.
We
Although
have 2.
we could do it here
Niskins.
too.
Yeah, I don't think there are many corals here.
No.
I'm not a biologist, but I think I can confirm that.
Let's prove them wrong.
Yeah, let's find a sea-pen.
Find a coral garden.
Let's prove the non-biologists wrong.
Step.
Yep.
Breed snap. Step again, please.
Oh, and what have we up here on this rock?
Looks like
A coral.
Wow.
But there were none in the
When
view
was
at
that you
that
said,
time.
Albert?
Ah, come on.
That's unlucky.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Yeah. Zoom in there, video.
What was that?
The little sponge back there.
Oh,
Or-
yeah, in the back.
Yeah. It's like super clear.
Yeah, it looks like it. I haven't seen one quite like that. Although it kind of looks like the ones we were seeing one dive ago, two dives ago.
Sponge down there somewhere? That one?
Yeah, that little guy.
Okay, full wide.
So we think this whole flat top probably looks a lot like this, I'm guessing. Pretty sandy.
Probably. So we're actually on the backscatter right now that would indicate rocky substrate more.
Interesting.
And then as you go on top of the plateau,
it's not awesome looking, is it?
the backscatter gets pretty dark. So if anything, I would think it was more sedimented
and
up
maybe
there.
it's this.
But you can't always trust backscatter.
It's just the gain is up high.
Yeah.
Is that a real target on Argus?
Let it come around again here. They had the gain jammed up pretty high. There's some, that's just some rocks dead ahead, I think. Couple maybe here. Well, this stuff's interference.
Just the stuff we're looking at?
Breed snap. Step, please.
What were you saying, Gabby?
Man, not a lot to look at.
For travel?
100.
Thank you.
We got spoiled earlier.
Maybe it'll turn into an octopus dive.
Maybe. I hope so. How do we summon an octopus to come swim by?
By the way, I posted on Facebook the
Asking
thing.
for a friend.
Well, I think ideally there would be things for the octopus to eat.
Otherwise, there's no octopus.
What do you say? You posted on Facebook?
They posted, like, yeah, it's on the Nautilus Live.
Oh, the octopus.
Yeah.
Gabby's octopus.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
Albert, could you change the active target to the waypoint 6, please?
What?
500 meters. I don't know. What do you think?
Bridge nav, step please.
Sam, do you have a favorite coral?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, sorry. It's a really pressing question.
Albert, could you zoom out on iPad?
More? Or is it good like this?
Oh, they came this way. Oh, they came around the rim that way?
A little bit more. Thanks.
Are those the waypoints they followed?
Yeah, so they went up like this
Oh, wow.
and then came around.
It's just embarrassing. The other shift was finding like this cool squid thing and
But
This.
yeah, all kinds of stuff. It said pooping sea cucumbers.
Can you zoom out 2 more clicks, please?
2 more?
yeah,
Okay, that's where we saw everything.
Yeah. and then I think the 4 to 8 brought it up here.
So this part's really steep right here.
Where are we right
If we
now? It's
towed,
good to
would
see.
we be able to go faster?
Where do you want to go?
Go back to the wall.
Like, go back. Like, go down here, you mean?
Where that's steep? No.
Or
See
down
where
here.
it's even steeper? Yes. Yep.
Like, you want to go here. So, say we have to go all the way until here, go back 200 meters. I go down 200 meters.
Yep.
That's...
Not a part of the plan.
it can be part of the plan if we decide
Well,
so.
yeah, you would have to come off the bottom and...
Yeah, that's 600 meters. I think that going down here will take us probably 45 minutes.
So, leave us a little bit less than an hour.
Sound like a plan? I mean,
Yeah,
Because
it's
if
fine
we,
with me.
it's only 600 meters, meaning like for 600 meters, I think it's not worth towing, like because getting to the configuration where you can actually go to 4 knots or 2 knots.
2,
it's,
yeah.
Yeah, not 4.
All right, well, can the ship, how's the DP doing? Is it full thrust?
Bridge nav step.
No, it's not
Meanwhile, we discuss.
It's half.
So what were you saying?
Zoom in there, video.
Yeah, I would say you're right that we could just keep going like this and not tow.
Yeah. To do that, we would go up and then
Maybe
down.
just the track that they were on.
Okay, full wide, please.
Yeah.
We can maybe do it like this is 600 meters.
I wonder if we
600
should go look at it
meters.
while we're up here. And maybe we could core it. Maybe it's softer.
600 meters at 1 knot is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
At 2 knots is, guess what, 10 minutes.
Really?
We're so here we
The thing is getting onto the configuration. No, we can do it if they want. Like,
yeah,
there is not much difference between this and towing.
Are they still deciding?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we're still talking about a few options back here.
Yep. Oh, look.
There's a coral.
What's that fish? That looks new.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a rock.
It's like a
This is our second fish.
zoom in there, video, please.
This is a cool fish.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this fish ever.
Yeah, that does look new. Look at all the whiskers coming off of it. That's really cool. It's not moving at all.
Another change of plan. Sorry, guys. We want to go to the dark colored in the backscatter as quick as possible.
Up, like that's the top, isn't it?
Yeah, up towards the top.
Yep. So
Yeah.
Towards this waypoint or toward like...
Or even just directly up the slope, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so 45 degrees.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right.
It's going to be flat and boring maybe, but we think the sediment's going to change, or
We will have
the
been there.
substrate will change, and maybe we can core it or see some rocks if we're lucky.
All right, full wide video.
45 degrees then.
45 degrees?
Yeah.
Bearing? All right.
Bridge nav, can we change our bearing to 45 degrees? 4-5, please.
Move them whenever you're ready.
They did.
Is he doing it now, like mid?
Yeah. I mean, it's flat and safe here. I think it's.
Yeah.
We have plenty of room to swing here.
We get a zoom on that yellow coral on the bottom, please.
Yep, go ahead, video.
It's like the plexaurid. I think they
I've seen it before.
overexcited. Yeah, I think they sampled this on Emil's watch as well. Thanks.
This
I
one
really
in
think it's
particular
nice.
looks like it's
Full
had a
wide,
haircut.
please. Yeah,
right
looks
across
like
the
it.
top, right?
It's perfectly aligned, all the ends.
Another chrysogorgid up there. See, we're seeing stuff.
Yeah.
And I can see it. We're gonna find a rock that you'll fall in love with it.
Okay.
Gabby, can you put the
Eventually.
Arctic bearing up around 45 somewhere?
You will want to bring it home, but we will have to tell you no because that's for science.
I can walk over to the Rock and Core building on my campus and look at all the rocks I want, including these. This is where they'll end up going.
I love the idea of you visiting rocks, Dwight.
As an old man.
Yeah.
When you guys did
this
the
rock.
educator workshop, did you get a tour of the Rock and Core building?
No, we didn't go in
No?
there.
That would have been a good one to do.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Look how much life there
Ooh.
is here.
That's a good looking crinoid. I like those deep red ones. They're
Yeah.
so pretty.
My favorite was that yellow and black one.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
that
I
one-
like
that-
that one a lot.
me
That
too,
one's
yeah.
super edgy.
That really stood out.
Edgy.
So, what if we tell them to track a line instead of doing steps? Because this is...
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
How do you feel about 0.3 knots?
sure.
Bridge nav? Can we track a line at this same bearing, please, at 0.3 knots? Thank you.
Gotta see something.
Let's see how it goes. This way we make sure we don't stop.
Yeah.
And it's not like we have to come on a wall or something, so...
So what does this do to our ability to stop and look at stuff if we're tracking instead
No,
of?
the thing is that
It's about the same now.
it's about the same,
Okay.
but the difference is that it's like when it's when some difficulty might come, it's easier to go putting steps, because in this way it's easier to just like not put it and that's it.
Right.
In this way we have to tell them to stop, otherwise it won't stop.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we have there's no prospect of a wall or anything here, so we're happy. Zoom in there, video.
You have the time it takes for the vehicle to get outside of Argus's frame,
Right.
and then they probably have to get going.
It's like the same plexaurid and a Victor Gorgia down to the left.
Same rocks, same corals.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one.
Okay, full wide. light got moved or something. It's hard to get rid of this halo.
I think we can even ask them to go faster because it's at 0.3 and we don't reach 0.3. And we were doing the 40-meter steps, we were going up to 0.4.
Well, if we do 0.5, we can keep up, but we really, if we stop, then we're going to have to probably go back and all this kind of rigmarole. So it's up to you. Back row, we can do 0.5, but if we have to stop and sample, it might take a bit to sort it out.
I don't think sampling is super likely because we're pretty full, but I would like to be able to stop and look at stuff because we are seeing corals occasionally.
Do you want to try it? Like I can try and stay up front and that'll give me a minute. It's just if we want to sit down and sample, we might have to make the boat move back.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that, Albert, if you want. Zoom in there.
Bridge nav, can we increase speed to 0.5, please? Thank you.
Ooh, that's pretty. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
All right, full wide.
Rocks are getting sparser.
Zoom in there.
Nice little
Alright.
home for the shrimp.
Yeah.
What?
I want to see those gramophone sponges again. Those were so cool.
It's like trails, maybe.
Yeah, lots of them.
Probably from the urchins.
Or just that one very busy urchin that we saw.
He's gotten all over.
He's got a plan.
If you've ever seen a time lapse of something small getting chased by like an urchin or a sea star especially, if you get in like the mindset of the prey, it's kind of terrifying. Like it's just inevitable.
Oh.
Zoom in there, video. Okay, go wide.
You see, you ask for 0.5, you get 0.3, 0.4.
Never really gets there.
Well, I look at the Hypax screen, it doesn't get updated as fast.
Zoom in there, please.
What is that? Is that a dead sponge?
Sponge or something?
Yep.
Oh,
looks
just
like it.
covered in.
And there's always one brittle star just jumping off.
I know. It's so sad.
I can't stand it anymore.
Ooh,
Look,
there's a
another
second
one.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, and a third. Oh, they're all going.
All right, come wide.
Look what's behind it.
Yeah, come wide.
There's a coral behind it, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like Victor Gorgia.
Victor Gorgia. Is it discovered by Victor?
I don't know. If so, he has terrible choice in naming.
It's me, Gorgia.
There is a Samogorgia.
Really?
I didn't.
Is that your favorite coral?
No, my favorite coral, I think I've said this on Watch before, but is probably Lophelia pertusa. It's the stony
Okay,
coral
video go in there.
that
And
I
why
studied
is it
in
your
grad
favorite?
school. I studied it in grad school.
Okay. And that just makes it your favorite.
I was gonna say, and it's still your favorite?
Well, it's a love-hate relationship, but
Yeah. Okay, that sounds more familiar.
3 years post-grad school, it's mostly love.
Oh, that's great.
It's also all the Alvin dives I've done
Okay,
have been
full
on
wide.
Lophelia reefs, which was one of my favorite experiences ever.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
You've gone down with Alvin?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yes, very lucky.
Where were you doing that?
That was in the Gulf of Mexico.
Cool.
For the oil spill thing? Or?
My lab was doing some oil spill work, but that wasn't what I was studying with Lophelia. Oh, can we stop and zoom on this white guy down here for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Go ahead, zoom in.
That's a weird...
Do you want to sample that?
Do we have space, Sarah?
We could figure something out.
Yeah,
Stop
let's take a snap. I haven't really seen this
Bridge nav, hold
morphology
position.
before. I know they sampled something they thought was
Okay,
Narella
full wide.
earlier, which is Narella-like, but it's not. Never seen it grow like that before.
Do you want to step back?
Let's just see what happens here.
I think
pretty
we'll
laid
want
back.
to. That's like 100
Yeah.
meters.
Yeah, we could snip and slurp.
Snip and slurp.
Snip and slurp.
Bridge nav. Can we step at 225, please? Thank you.
You want to go for it?
Yes, please.
I mean, if we do it fast enough, we can go up and then let it swing.
Yeah. It's alright.
So any of these,
Let's just see what happens.
any of these arms would be a good
You want to get a zoom video?
amount.
Sam, what type of coral do you think this is?
Well, it's a primnoid. It looks like it could be Narella, but I'm not super confident.
Again, if we do it
about that.
fast, we can, like,
Yep. Okay. Go wide.
it will be better.
I'll do my best.
On
I won't rush
speed
it
run
though.
practice.
Okay. Speed run practice. Got it.
Get in there.
Done.
Is the one behind the same species, but just one, or?
Oh, sorry. Can you turn that?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
is the?
I
Oh,
don't know
you hit it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
It
go.
looks more like one of the bamboo whips we have been seeing, but
Okay.
it's possible.
No.
You guys and your continuous wrist. It's barbaric, really. Okay, let's get a zoom video. That's great. Excellent.
That one might slide out actually. The one that you don't have in the cutter.
If you don't twist, it was sliding out a bit, eh?
Yeah, I thought it was too. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it slid right out. Excellent.